Hello and welcome to another episode of Spoiler Appetite. Alright, man, let's jump right back into the conversation, shall we?
I know this isn't nerdy, but there's this new movie, Aloha.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually really good. A lot of people say it's like really bad, but I mean, I think it's good.
Is it like stupid funny?
No, there's like nothing. There's like no action or anything in it.
Oh,
It's
so it's more of a romantic comedy
Yeah,
kind
kind
of
of.
thing. Okay, so
I
it's
mean-
a stupid comedy, stupid funny. Because I'll see anything that's stupid funny. Like,
yeah. I mean, I recommend it, but I don't know. I guess it's just like movies that you like. Like I like mostly any kind of movie.
right?
So I mean,
Me too.
I'm just. Yeah.
From what I understood was Emma Stone was in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I read something today that said like Emma Stone's character was Hawaiian and Asian, and
I know she's Hawaiian, but I don't know about the Asian part.
I don't know if that's true, but if it is, that's really weird. But anyways, Age of Ultron. Did you have anything with Age of Ultron that you didn't like? I mean, it's so hard to pick. Because, like I said, my thing was whole Ultron not being like, the trailers, like I said, trailers to me felt like Ultron was going to be like that unstoppable force, which he was, in a way.
He was stopped because, of course, we have the Avengers and they can't
Yeah.
be, like,
Yeah.
non-stopping.
Yeah, and I thought that whole, taking this chunk of city and rising it up, and then it coming back down, like him gonna rise it up and then just push it back down. I thought that was, like, really insane. And just, that was pretty interesting.
What I didn't like about the Avengers is, like, they introduced two new characters and then one of them just dies.
That's funny, because, that's the thing. With X-Men, because he's an X-Men,
Mhm.
and Quicksilver is the son of
Played by-
Magneto.
Yeah, but in X-Men, he's played by Evan Peters.
Yeah.
So
But that's
he
the
made
thing.
a drastic change.
They're doing that. They're two different studios. Fox, 20th Century Fox has the right to X-Men and whatnot, and Sony and Marvel. Thank God they made a deal, and they're bringing Spider-Man in.
Oh, they are?
Yes, they are. They finally made a deal because Sony got so much crap from everybody, even me, from the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, he's good, but there are some things I don't like. Like, for example, he's not nerdy.
I will forever love the original Spider-Man.
Me too. Except 3. I mean,
Isn't...
3 is with Venom and Sandman.
Oh, I love Venom, though.
Oh, yeah, but still, you get a guy from That 70s Show and make him into a joking... Because from what I know, my dad has always said Venom is more of a bulky-looking guy, and his character is not a photographer. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's not. He doesn't take pictures. He's an athlete and whatnot.
Well, in the Spider-Man, the thing that makes Venom is just like this glue that like attaches to people.
I love that, but like whenever I look at the Spider-Man movies, the originals, I think realistic in a way, because what they did get right with the Amazing Spider-Man movies is that he has shooting webs and whatnot, and that my dad loves Spider-Man, and that really, like, every time he sees that without the shooters, like, that really got to him and whatnot. So, but there are some things you can compare, because Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, you could tell he was nerdy and he didn't really fit in. Andrew Garfield, not so much.
Yeah, he looks like he could be like part of the cool crowd.
Right.
They
But
pretty much just threw glasses on him and said you're nerdy.
yeah, hipsters. But but with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man that I don't like, that I do like about Andrew Garfield is that Toby he's very muscular, whereas Andrew Garfield didn't look muscular. He was skinny and scrawny, because that's how I always see Spider-Man. He is very small, but he can still do a lot of damage. So, okay, besides the whole Marvel cinematic universe, and we're talking X-Men and Spider-Man, and, oh, I almost forgot. The reason why they can't do The Incredible Hulk is, and I think I just found this out today, is because the rights to make a solo movie are still from Universal. And so that's why they can't do it. And because they always say Hulk is a hard movie to do because it's a big budget and it's hard to do. But everyone says do Planet Hulk, which I've never read, but from what I understand, Planet Hulk is basically like sent to another world with like people like himself, but they don't like rage and whatnot. But like I said, I've never read that comic. But yeah, I mean, my thing is like, you know, I don't really need a Hulk movie because I'm on with what people say. Because when you really think about it, Hulk doesn't really have villains and whatnot, but he still has that one villain from.
His villain is pretty much the army. Yeah,
and it's, I don't know if you noticed this, but the villain from The Incredible Hulk, he's still alive. Like, you notice he didn't die, so they still have him.
Yeah.
Like, he's locked up, so. But, like I was saying, besides the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like, what's your favorite? There's X-Men, and then there's Spider-Man. And I think that's it. Like, out of all those movies, and we're talking about all the X-Men movies and Spider-Man movies, which ones are your favorite? It's a hard question, I know. And you can just say whichever ones. Like, you don't have to, like, pick something from X-Men and then, you know, choose something from Spider-Man. Like, it's all, like, just blended in together and just which one is your favorite?
I like Spider-Man.
The first one?
All of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you can't really choose which one is your favorite?
No, because Spider-Man's always been, not my baby, but it's like...
You grew up with it, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Like, gotcha.
Spider-Man was my love before Batman.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Alright, so all the Spider-Man movies are your favorite. Wow.
And then my favorite X-Men movie was when, he, like, I don't know what...
Was it the Wolverine standalone movies? Yeah, we're talking all about the X-Men movies.
I don't know what it's called.
Well, just give me some details of what you can remember. Oh, okay, gotcha. Right, okay.
It's where this, like, evil doctor takes... I think it's when he gets his, like, medal.
X-Men Origins.
And he, the doctor takes all of, like, the powers of the other people and creates this one all-powerful being with, like, all of his...
That's your favorite one?
Yeah, because, I mean...
Holy crap. Oh, wait until Deadpool comes out, because that was not Deadpool at all. That was apparently Deadpool, but...
That was Deadpool?
Yes.
Deadpool was...
But we like to call him Weapon X. Weapon 11. People like to... We call him Weapon 11 instead of Deadpool, because that was not
I was going to say,
Deadpool.
Doesn't Deadpool wear, like, a suit?
Yes, because
Yeah,
he's so freaking ugly under the mask.
Plus, also, can't he talk?
Yeah, he talks a lot of crap.
Yeah, whereas the guy who had all the powers had no mouth.
Yeah, and he's called the Merc with the mouth. Why do you... Someone obviously didn't really care. They just like, you know, we need to keep the rights and whatnot, so make something up. But, oh my god. So, that's your favorite X-Men movie?
That I can think of right now, yeah.
Okay, so first,
That's a lot.
X-Men, X2, X-Men The Last Stand, the horrible X-Men Origins Wolverine thing. Like, I like X-Men Origins, but not as much. Like, it's good. For me, it's good until we get to Deadpool. That's where it just... And the whole love thing, because I don't... No. But the guy that plays Wolverine, Hugh Jackman, he's still good in it.
Yeah, he still can play a really good Wolverine.
Yeah.
And that's probably one of the things that I really liked, is that they haven't really changed any of the actors throughout the whole movies. It's pretty much been the same, like,
Yeah,
actors.
yeah.
Because that would
And
tick
then we
me off
got-
if, like, Wolverine was, like, Hugh Jackman, and then, like, in the next movie it was, like, somebody else.
Yeah. I'm about to break your heart in a second,
Oh,
but
okay.
there's X-Men First Class with the younger class and
I'm
the
pretty sure I like that one,
Wolverine,
too.
and then the recent one, X-Men Days of Future Past. And then we got X-Men Apocalypse, and X-Men Apocalypse is a guy, from what I was told, he's the first mutant, and he really...
Has that come out yet? 'Cause I don't remember
It's coming
hearing-
out next year.
Okay, I was going to say, I don't remember hearing about that.
And so, if you stuck around for the last teaser of X-Men Days of Future Past, you see him, like, building... I didn't really like this... I didn't like the little stinger or whatever, but...
I always stick around till the end.
Yeah, he's building a pyramid, and it's, like... It's so...
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's
CGI.
right. That's right. Okay, yeah.
And off to the side, those are his 4 horsemen, and those, like, help him.
Yeah,
So...
I laugh at the people who get up when the credits start
I
rolling.
do. Oh, I saw. Whenever I went to, because I saw X-Men Days of Future Past with my mom, and going to a comic book movie where she doesn't know the characters or something like that. Like, she loves Batman and she loves Catwoman, but anytime I talk to her about, like, comics and stuff, she's collected comics from what I know, and she likes to refer to the movies as. I'm just like, if only... Like, I tried to read her The Dark Knight Returns, and, like, she wasn't really paying attention. But then again, she's probably working, but...
My problem with collecting comic books is that I can never seem to find the, like, beginning of one.
Oh.
And I can only find, like, the ones after it. So,
Right.
like, I'm collecting all of these comic books in order for me to, like, start reading them, but I can't start reading them until I get, like, the first and through, like, everything else.
Do you collect standard issues?
What?
Do you collect standard issues? You don't have to just whisper, it's okay. Standard issues are, like, 20 pages, and then they're, like, small.
Yeah, this new...
Collect volumes.
Probably not new, but, I found this... Because there's this comic book store in the Mall of Georgia.
Mm. Oh, yeah.
And I pretty much just go and I pretty much just look for Batman, Harley Quinn, Joker,
Right.
anything. I just, like, pick them up. And, which is really cool about the comic books that I just bought yesterday.
Yeah.
Is I've been looking for those, like, everywhere.
Okay, so...
And I finally found them.
Here, since you are collecting comics, when I collect comics, I go for volumes. And volumes are just one straight... Like, all these standard
Those are
issues...
so much more expensive.
It doesn't matter. It's worth it. It's worth than... Like, I understand why people would buy standard issues, just because there's a different... each one has a different cover. But with me, it's just like, I can't wait, like, every month or week for a new comic book. I like collecting volumes, even though they are expensive, but it all pays
I'm
off.
going to probably start doing that, but, like...
You really should. I mean, New 52, like... Okay, so you have the Court of Owls. That's New 52.
I just got them.
And when I got them, I read them, and because I heard so much amazing things about it, and it's like, it's something new. It's something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And when I read them, I was just like, wow, because in that storyline, Batman is like, there's someone else.
You're not going to spoil it for me, are you?
I'm not going to, but it's like,
Okay.
I'm just going to tell you, Batman just loses his mind over this whole case about the Court of Owls. He loses his mind. But when you get to Volume 2...
Yeah, which I bought that one too.
Okay, so Volume 2, it's sort of...
It broke my heart. It cost like $50.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not... I thought it was like 20. Or was it like together?
Together, like...
Okay,
both
together
of them
it's...
together
Okay,
cost
gotcha.
me $50. And it made me
Gotcha.
cry.
Okay, gotcha. But it's all right,
I
but...
physically cried.
But I'm going to tell you, once you finish those, it's so worth it. Because in the end was kind of weird to me, but at the end...
So there's only 2. There's not, like, more?
Oh, there is more.
Okay, I was going to say, like, I'm pretty sure there was more.
Wait until you get to... I don't know if it's Volume 4 or 5. And that's... Volume 4... I'm just guessing, because I can't remember. Volume 4 is... New 52 is Year Zero.
Oh yeah, I'm collecting those too. I'm like trying
Have
to
you
get
read
like
them?
all of them. No.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
trying to get like all of them because I looked them all up and I saw that there was like because I was trying to find the number one, but it's really hard.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that there was like zero.
Like
I didn't know there was a number zero.
No. It's called Year Zero.
No, I'm saying like some comic books have like
Oh.
number zero and then you have number
okay.
one, number two.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I did not know that, but
The more you know.
yeah, the more you know. Like the more you know, you didn't know there was volumes, but Year Zero, there's another comic book that's called Batman Year One, and it was written years ago, and it's the same wrote the guy who wrote The Dark Knight Returns, and so Year Zero is basically an origin story, but it's for this generation, and it's very amazing because there's a little spoiler, but I wouldn't call it spoiler, but like there's this moment because it goes between you get more of Bruce Wayne's childhood instead of like his parents getting killed, but there's this one part and it keeps going back and forth, and it's basically like Batman is just like, I'm not gonna spoil it, but Batman is like doing something and he can't really like fix the problem, and he's smashing it and just like no, like he's like screaming, and then you flip to the other page and it's a drawing of Bruce Wayne as a kid, like in tears, screaming, "Help me!" And yeah, sorry about that. I was over here. Okay, but like I said, it flashes back and you see this kid, Bruce Wayne, tearing up and screaming, "Help me!" because his parents just got shot, and it was just like it tore me up. I was like, oh my gosh, like these writers know what they are doing.
Story about that.
Which is?
So I saw this picture on iFunny because that's where my life pretty much lives. And it was these these two people dressed up as Bruce Wayne's parents, and they'd like run up to all the people dressed up as Batman and just like fall down dead.
Yes, like they shout out "son" and then they drop dead. I was like, that's amazing. Like people are amazing these days. But yeah, I know it costs a lot, but definitely go for volumes whenever you can. Just
the only reason I probably even bought the volumes at this time was because since I graduated, I have a lot of graduating
Tell me
money.
about it.
So like, I pretty much went to the mall yesterday and just like spoiled myself because I don't usually have the money to spoil myself. So I mean, I was just buying all this stuff. Like I bought a college book pack.
Holy crap!
Book bag. It's pretty much Harley Quinn and Batman. It's like, have you seen on my Instagram?
I probably have. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was the little video, and it was like this backpack, and it had the Batman symbol with like Harley Quinn colors. Yeah. And then I got this Joker bobblehead.
Oh, and,
the comic books, and then this Harley Quinn vinyl figure along with Dean and Sam from Supernatural.
Yes, we're Supernatural fans too, but...
Oh, I love Supernatural so much.
We'll probably talk about that in a bit, but
This might become 2 hours.
No, it's okay. I can split this up.
Okay.
I have Odyssey, so however long this is, don't worry, I'll split it up. Okay. And sorry for the people that I split it up if I eventually do it, but hey...
They might enjoy it.
If you love comics, how are you not loving like our reactions? Like this is like unite. Like we're uniting, okay?
At some point you should do video podcasts.
That's the thing. I would do it, but I'm so freaking like I shake a lot. Like I twitch and shake.
Buttons.
Yeah. I do, don't I? But I don't do it as much.
Well, I guess if you have somebody doing it with you, you might be better.
Yeah. I mean, but I like this more because, some days I don't look good. Some days I would have to dress. Because I want to look nice as well.
Yeah, I know, but, like, some people might get tired of, like, just looking at a picture of you doing this with the Batman comic book in front of you.
But, hey, it's all about, like, podcasting is really about, if you're on the go and you want to listen to something.
Yeah.
So, that's why I do it, instead of just, like, having to look and whatnot. But if you're, like, that's the thing. If you're listening to podcasts, you could be doing one of two things. Either one, just like listening to it, or you could be listening to it and playing a game. Because I imagine if I post a podcast, I imagine my family or my dad, 'cause I don't know if my dad listens to this, but if he does, I imagine he listens to it while he's playing Borderlands or something like that. But getting back to, yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it looks really good, but like it's the whole looking like it's comic booky, and I don't know.
See, I want to get an Xbox 360 of my own, so that way I can start playing video games.
Right.
But like, I mean, I have the money for it, but
you just don't want to. You just want to save that for something else.
Yeah, because like my birthday's coming up, so I can just ask my parents for it, and they'll get it for me.
So getting back to the non-Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you said, so you like all the Spider-Man movies. Movies. Okay, so that's your pick. For me, I'm totally opposite. I love the Spider-Man movies, but I don't like Spider-Man 3 or The Amazing Spider-Man. Like if I had to pick out of the Spider-Man movies, which one's my favorite? Spider-Man 2, because like I said, it's not like when directors, direct a comic book movie, but it doesn't like seem like a comic book movie. Those are the ones that are the best. And plus, the guy that plays Doc Ock, he rules. He's awesome in that. So I like all of those Spider-Man movies besides the Spider-Man 3 and the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, oh my god, like why? Like I like raged. I didn't scream, but I almost did. Because with the Amazing Spider-Man 2, I didn't like... Here's the things I didn't like. Spider-Man himself, he was awesome. But Max, not talking about... Before he becomes Electro, very creepy. And plus, even when I saw the trailer, the connection between Max and Spider-Man felt like... And I said this on Facebook, I was like, this really feels like... this connection feels like the same as Batman and Riddler and Batman Forever. That's what it very...
I love the Riddler.
Yes. I mean, if you just read him in the comics, he's awesome.
I think one thing that made me start liking the Riddler, and we can go back to Spider-Man later, but is the fact that he was played by... oh my god, I just forgot his name.
Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Yeah, that...
Which, him and Johnny Depp are like my favorite actors. So at first that made me like him just because of that fact, but then just the way he was played and the way he acts just made me think, like, at some point we could all be the Riddler. Like, we're, like, crazy obsessed with some person or some celebrity. So, I mean, we're not going to go to the extreme of, like, killing people and, like, murdering and all that stuff. But, I mean, at some point we can relate to the Riddler as being crazy obsessed with something.
Yeah. And do you watch Gotham at all?
I tried. It didn't intrigue me.
Right. I mean, listen, like I said, Gotham is an okay show. It has its up, but most of the time it has its downs. Like,
isn't it pretty much about the Penguin?
Basically, like that's what everyone's. Yeah, that's what it is. But like he shines in each episode, but at the same time you get some of these backstories and whatnot. And it's really about. Because when I first heard about it, I was like, this is really interesting, because it's about Gordon and Harvey Bullock solving cases, and that's what really intrigued me. Like, I wasn't one of those people who was like, you can't do a Batman show without Batman. And I was like, you can... Well,
technically Batman's still in there because Bruce is...
Yeah, definitely.
Technically, but he's not old enough yet to be Batman.
But let me tell you, a little twist, he, like, becomes Batman. Like, he's starting out, like, he's learning all these stuff, and he's, like, trying to be mature and whatnot. It's just like,
yeah, I know.
I don't like that.
I've watched a couple of them, but like, I accidentally deleted the pilot.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get to see the first episode.
Right.
So I started on the second episode, and it not only it confused me because I didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
But like, I had like 15 piled up, and I was like,
yeah,
if it's not intriguing me enough to just sit down and watch this, I'm not gonna watch it.
Definitely. But speaking of the Riddler, the guy that plays Riddler, he's pretty interesting. I mean, he does feel like Riddler.
The one from the movie or the show?
The show. He does feel like the Riddler from Batman Forever. But there was one. It was like towards the end. And are you gonna watch it at all? Because
Gotham, probably not.
Okay, so I'm getting to spoilers right now. Spoilers for Gotham Season 1. there's this moment, like, he's obsessed with this girl. Like, he loves this girl, and her boyfriend, she has a boyfriend, and Nigma doesn't like that at all.
Wait, so the Riddler comes before Bruce is older?
Yeah, that's the thing. I always imagined Riddler as the same age as Batman. But,
I was going to say, because the Riddler was obsessed with Bruce in the movies, and he was as old as...
Yeah.
Or at least close to the age of Bruce.
Yeah. So
I mean,
it'd
be weird if he's an adult now.
Yeah.
There's no way he can stay the same age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he doesn't like the boyfriend since he has a crush on this girl. And he finds out that Nigma finds out that the boyfriend is abusing the girl. And he's like, you need to leave her alone. So he catches him in the act where he's like so freaking drunk. The boyfriend is drunk. And he's just waiting outside, waiting for him. He's like, you need to leave her alone. And, he's pushing him. He's like, why don't you do something? And then he just freaking stabs him. He's like, stabbing, but like, I have got to show you this. But because the way it looked, and they were under a train, and there was this flash as he was stabbing him. And I remember tweeting out, I was like, that is probably the best scene of this whole season 1. Because this looks like a horror movie. Like, that seemed like a horror movie. And as soon as I tweeted that, the guy that plays Nigma, he favored it. And I was just like, dude, I may not be like...
I saw where you, were so happy that he favorited
Yeah,
the
like,
thing.
I was so happy because, like, anytime a celebrity favorites my stuff, I just have to share it. And I remember just being like, that is probably my favorite thing ever. Because the reason why, I stayed around for Gotham is because they said they were going to introduce Mr. Freeze and Hugo Strange. And how much have you played in Arkham City? Main story-wise.
I'm at the Catwoman stage right now.
Really? The first time?
Yeah, I got lost.
Really? Holy crap.
I got lost.
All you supposed to do is just beat guys and then just go up to the little safe.
No, it was talking about finding poison ivy.
Oh, gotcha.
Really lost.
Isn't there it's...
I got really lost, so
It's
I just
okay.
gave up. I rage quit.
Really? I mean, it's like, look, I don't like the gameplay for Catwoman at all because it's just you're not fast enough, but all you do,
went
I'll
back.
show you.
I went back because the first time I rage quit was when I couldn't... I'm not very good at video games. I don't know if
it's fine.
y'all have found that out yet, but the first time I rage quit was when I couldn't beat the Joker's henchman. Like the major one with the hammer. Oh. And that ticked me off, so I rage quit. And then, luckily for me, I can't really play it all that time because it's at my dad's house. And I'm living over there every other weekend. Right. So, I got 2 weeks of calming down.
Holy crap.
So, I got to go back, and then I was like, alright, let's try this again. And then I beat it, and I was like, yeah. But then it came to Catwoman, and I was like,
no. Really? Yeah. Yeah. When I first played it, I was like, I so don't like how you have to get through building to building with her. Because there's only 3 times you play her in the main story.
Really?
But, yeah. So, it's it's in the beginning, and then it's that second part where you have to go find Poison Ivy, and then third one is, I'm not even going to say it, but talking about Hugo Strange, if they are going to do Hugo Strange, I want it to be like that. Because... Hugo Strange is more of
He was the one who took over, right?
Yeah, he's the main guy in charge of Arkham City.
He's the one who's always on the intercom.
Yes, yeah, that is.
Except for the occasional times Joker takes over.
Unless, well, that's because they're in sections. One villain has this section of what is it? One section of Arkham City, and then you have Two-Face having one section, and then Penguin has another section.
Oh, I didn't go to those sections.
But at the same time, you have all these other characters. And, yeah, I hope if they do Hugo Strange, I want him to be, the Arkham City type version. Yeah. Because Hugo Strange is more of a... He's about psychology and just mess...
He's a strange person.
Yeah, in the other versions, he's kind of strange, but... Pun intended. He's more, like, in that game, you see more of a psychological person, because he's about the human mind and figuring out people, because in the cartoon, he does figure out who Batman is and whatnot. And in the game, he does as well.
Doesn't Joker figure it out also?
In Batman Beyond, Return of the Joker, yes.
Well, in the movies, doesn't he figure it out too?
No.
At some point?
No. Not even Batman 89. But, let's see. Okay, so Gotham, there's that. You don't watch Arrow or Flash, do you?
I used to watch Arrow, and then it got boring.
Oh. Wait until you get... If you can, watch, like... Go to Netflix and watch, like... At the half-minute mark of Season 1. And go from there, because Season 2 is the best. Season 3, like, they just finished Season 3. It's like, I love Ra's al Ghul. I love the guy who played Ra's al Ghul in Season 3. But Liam Neeson as Ra's al Ghul...
Yeah.
He's my Ra's al Ghul. I mean, granted, they both did it well, and they introduced the Lazarus Pit in this Season 3, and so that's amazing. And at the final, the season finale, it felt like it was like sort of a last minute thing, but then you got the Flash, and I cannot believe you have not seen the Flash.
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I know,
my parents
but
watch it.
Oh my gosh, like you would love it, because this just
I know the guy's
shows.
cute.
Yeah, he's very cute. Like, this just shows that you can do a comic book show and make it feel like a comic book show without it being ridiculous. So,
isn't he, like, going through time now?
Yes, he went, a little spoiler, because they did say they were gonna, he is gonna travel back in time and whatnot, and he did. Because there was a tsunami coming, like, basically what happens, how he gets his powers is because of this machine. And it affects not only him, but others. And so there's this tsunami coming. And the people he's working with, they tell him you have to run back and forth and make it like, make a wind and whatnot. And he runs so fast and goes back in time.
Yeah, I remember that. I was watching with my parents.
Ooh, that was exciting.
The guy from Doctor Who's in it.
Who? Which one? The guy in the wheelchair, or?
No.
Gosh.
He plays Captain... Is it Captain Jack? Is that his name?
Maybe. I have never seen Doctor Who, but...
Oh, God.
I know. Every time I tell that people, they're just like, why? But I'm telling you, the way... I was very satisfied.
Or is it
with,
Jack Harkins?
It might
I
be.
know his name's Jack.
I mean, you can look it up if you want. But, with the season finale, I was very... I should have brought tissues with me, because I was, like, sobbing so much, because it was so, like, heartbreaking. And then the way it ends...
Yes. I was right. It's Jack Harkins.
Let me see. Because I want to see now. But I was very... Wait a minute, that's the guy from Arrow. Yeah, you're right.
No, he's the guy from Doctor Who.
And from Arrow.
Doctor Who.
Don't
He
argue
will
with...
forever be from Doctor Who.
Alright, but he's Malcolm, really... He's really messed up as freaking Malcolm. But, season 1, it left with that cliffhanger, and there's just... Oh, man. So many things that can go on in that show in season 2. So, there's that. Shoot. Alright, we're still talking about DC. Please tell me you've seen that teaser for Batman vs. Superman.
Yeah, I have.
You have? Are you sure? Do you remember... I mean, it's a teaser, but you remember everything from it?
No.
Really? You remember the statue that says False God? Okay. So I guess I'll be talking about this.
I'm just gonna lay down.
Alright. Okay, so... I personally love the trailer. I love the teaser because it's what I want it to be, in a way. Because, like, when you watch Marvel movies, it's always fun. But, it's not dark and serious like DC does. And that's why I love it. I love DC. I love it all, but I think, for me, I like DC because I'm a DC guy, and because, it's different from what Marvel does. And people who bitch about, DC being too dark, it's like, well, you're either one of two things. You're either a Marvel fan person, or you're just a guy, or you just, you're just not into, good storytelling. And so how do you feel about this whole Ben Affleck thing as Batman? Like, you've seen pictures of him?
I think you posted a picture one time.
Yeah, I have it on Facebook. And
so, I've seen one picture.
Okay, so that's Ben Affleck. They always say he's a bad actor, but if you watch what he's directed, he's not at all. So,
directing and acting is probably different.
But it's like, when he first started out, he was a real dick and whatnot, and he did Daredevil. He was the guy who played Daredevil. Not in the show, but he's the guy who played Daredevil. And I love Daredevil. I just didn't like that whole scene where they're hanging on and really at the church and whatnot. It's just so weird. But I thought he's going to be really amazing. And did you see the photo of him as Batman?
Did you post it?
Oh my God, you haven't seen it? Go look it up. You have to look that up. I'm sorry, but oh my gosh, you're killing me. That is so amazing. I love it.
I don't pay attention to all this.
No, I understand. You're probably busy and you're working. And I don't blame you. I do not blame people who have not seen this, because they probably got more stuff to do. They can't worry about all this stuff and whatnot. I have to look at it too. Oh, there it is.
That's the one you posted.
Yeah. Okay, so it was. Okay, so how your thoughts? I have to know your thoughts. How do you feel about that?
The picture?
Yeah, that photo, or just the look of Batman in that. How do you feel about that?
I feel like over the years they've changed his armor and suit so much.
And you're getting tired of it?
Well, I mean, it's not that I'm getting tired of it, but it just changes all the time, and I mean, it's way better than I'm trying to get rid of a bomb version. Way better, but
and just because there's different people doing it and whatnot, and they want to do their own version of the bat suit.
Better than that.
Yeah, I mean, for what it is back then, they didn't have much, but still.
Although I am really looking forward to how he's gonna do the Batman voice.
Oh my gosh.
Because I feel like over the years it kept getting lower and lower and rougher.
Yeah, my thing is okay, here's where I kind of crush it right here, but the things I don't like about the Dark Knight trilogy, Nolan's version, first off, the Batmobile. I do not like that at all, because to me it does not feel like a Batmobile vibe. It doesn't give off a vibe like that to me. The Batmobile in that picture and the leaked pictures and whatnot, that's a Batmobile. It's still big and, still could look like it could take a lot of damage, but at the same time, that's a Batmobile. With the Nolan version, and I guess that's what his goal was, to make it look like a tank, but at the same time, it just doesn't really work for me. Another thing I don't like about the Dark Knight trilogy is the Batsuit and the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. I've never been a fan of him being able to turn his neck and whatnot. I've never been a fan of that. I like the one-piece cowl, and from what I heard, he's going to be able to turn his head with that full neck thing on, because they have this plate, and that was one of the things they said, the one main goal was to let him able to turn his head. But yeah, and so when I saw that photo, Ben Affleck as Batman, I woke up from a nap, and I was on my Twitter following Zack Snyder, who's doing Batman vs Superman. He posts it. Well, the day before, he posts the back of the Batmobile. I was like, oh, this is gonna be cool. Next day, you see Ben Affleck as Batman. I was just like, Oh my God. Like, I was freaking out, and I swore a lot in that post that I posted on Facebook. I swore a lot. I was like, this is the greatest fucking thing ever. One Piece cow, and that chest emblem, like, it so fits with Superman's costume. And it's very Dark Knight Returns style and whatnot.
The way that I see the Batman's versus Superman going is Batman's going to get his ass kicked by Superman, and then he's going to figure out a way to beat Superman, which in the comics he made kryptonite gloves.
Yes.
So, like, he's going to find a way, and then he's going to beat Superman. Either that or they, like, make a truce.
Yeah.
And then Justice League is going to come.
I just love the fact that they're using his bodysuit from The Dark Knight Returns. And it's like, you should watch the movie instead of just, wasting your time on, like, watch the movie first and then read the comic, so that way you can read the inner monologue that Bruce has and whatnot. And I love that so much. And it's funny because there's this theory going around that the bodysuit he's using to go up against Superman, that's Zod's suit from Man of Steel. Because Zod took off his armor and whatnot and left it there. So that's, I love it.
I don't know.
Can you watch it again? Because
I'll watch it when I go home.
Oh, okay. I was gonna put it on and just listen to it because I love that trailer so much, and especially at the end where he's like looking up at Superman. He's like, "Tell me, do you bleed? You will."
I remember that part.
Boom. I was just like that. Like, he has this. Only Batman would say that to Superman. Like, I feel like as a human, Batman would only say that to him. And so, oh my gosh, what else? Yeah, I'm ready for this film. Like, I cannot wait anymore.
I'm ready for it. I'm just kind of like, it got all of the talk about who's better, Superman or Batman, and then, like, everybody's saying Batman's not even a superhero because he doesn't have any, like, powers.
The way that I see it is, like, I don't know how they're going to do the movie, but, like, since, like, here's how I see it. Batman would totally whoop Superman's butt because he knows him. He knows him too well. If they're, like, meeting for the first time, Superman's going down. Great example is, there's this cartoon movie. It's called Justice League Doom. And it just shows, like, basically Batman had a plan to, like, take all the Justice League down if it ever came to that moment and whatnot. And those plans get stolen, but they're alterated, and, like, even, like, a little spoiler, like, at the end of it, they were talking about, what should we do with Batman, because he made these plans, and he didn't even tell us. And he's like, in my defense, I would have done it again. And they're like, what? And Batman's just like, the Justice League is too dangerous to fail, like, an operation. Like, and Wonder Woman's like, we use our powers to fight evil. And he's like, what about the altercations and whatnot? What if it ever comes to that? And so, but it's so cute at the end. Like, he gets kicked out of the Justice League. He's like, if you people can't understand that I don't need this team, I'm leaving. Because, like, even, like, Batman is not a person who wants to work with other people. So he leaves, and Superman comes up to him. He's like, you got a minute? And he's like, what is it? He's like, you made all of these plans to stop other people, but you didn't make plans for yourself. And he's like, I did. It's called the Justice League. And he leaves. And I was just like, dude, that's so Batman. So let's talk about probably your favorite thing that's coming, Suicide Squad. How do you feel about this? Like, what have you seen, basically?
I've seen pictures of Harley Quinn and the Joker.
Okay.
And I've seen the Joker's car.
Okay, so how do you feel about the Joker and the guy who's playing him and his overall look? Do you like it?
I don't know about the guy who's playing him, but his look...
Just not your style, is it?
I mean, I could get used to it. I don't want to, but
right.
I could. It's just...
It's the tattoos, isn't it?
No, the tattoos are cool, but, like...
It's his teeth?
I don't know.
What is it? Like, is it, like...
I grew up on the Joker
of
Heath Ledger.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
I'm pretty much... My Joker's always going to be long hair, not white skin, but, like, normal kind of skin tone with, like, makeup on the face.
Okay, alright. That totally makes sense. For me, first time I saw it, like, and no offense to your Joker, but I do not like the look of him. Like, he's good. He's amazing as a Joker. But his look, I cannot stand. Like, I do not like that he looks like a hobo, in a way. But at the same time, it's in real time. It's very realistic. And so, that I'll give him. And the performance, oh my god, yes. With this Joker, first time I saw it, I was just like, what's up with the tattoos? Like, the teeth...
tattoos threw me.
The teeth, yeah, definitely. The tattoos threw me off. But with the teeth, I was just like, okay, that's cool. And then I read that theory that, you know, Batman knocked his teeth out. And I was just like, I love that. Like, regardless of what they say, I love that theory.
Yeah, I get that. But, I mean, no matter how many times the Joker's teeth have been knocked out, he's always had, like, the perfect teeth, which is one thing that I didn't like about the Heath Ledger's Joker, is that in, like, all of the scenes, his teeth were, like, white and normal, and then, like, in one scene that was close up on his face, his teeth were, like, so yellow.
Like, gross,
and
dude.
I was like, no.
I mean, overall, I love the look. It's just that one tattoo on his forehead. It's just, like, it's a bit too much. And then...
And his hair's, like, majorly green.
Yes, I love that so much. Because that, to me, is just, like, that's the Joker I've always wanted to see.
I know, but I feel like it's too bright.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess I can see what you're saying. So, do you have what's your favorite tattoo on him? Like, is there a favorite...
If I'm thinking about...
The tattoos?
Yeah, if I can remember, it's like a...
There's a jester. Yeah, there's a jester.
Yeah, the jester, and isn't he, like, laughing or something?
There's a jester, and then there's a ha 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 on the other side.
Yeah, I like both of those because they kind of, like, go together.
And then I think right here on his muscle or something like that, forearm, he's got, like, a smile.
Yeah, I like the jester and the ha-ha because they kind of, like, go together.
Yeah, definitely. For me, like I said, but mine is, like... But eventually when I kept looking at it, I was like, okay, Suicide Squad and this Joker. It works. Like, for me, it works. Yeah. It's just that one damaged tattoo I just can't get over.
I kept looking at him, too, and, like, I will probably forever say he's not the Joker until I actually see him act and everything. But, I mean, I guess I could get used to it if I had to, because if that's going to be the Joker for, like, the rest of, like, the Batmans...
Until they recast him, yeah.
Yeah, then I guess I'm just going to have to get used to it. But
right.
If I could, I'd bring back Heath Ledger.
Yeah. I mean, that was just so sad. Like he would have... I imagine he would have loved the praise he got from that movie.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Just, wow. Like... Just, oh my god.
And the way he stayed in character, even if, like, things messed up, because that, hospital blowing up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was all improv, and I thought that was awesome. So genius.
Which I didn't know that till, like, way later after it came out.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait, it was? And then I, like, looked back again, and I was like, I guess you can tell that...
It was, yeah.
Like, it wasn't happening. Because it was, like, the last shot of the day, and if they didn't get it, they didn't get it.
You're right. But, movie magic like that is just awesome. So, overall, you're fine with it. You're okay with it. You're not like jumping up and down about it.
I'm not jumping up and down about it, but at the same time, I'm not really complaining.
Right. Okay. So for me, I love it because they're going back to the classic, minus the tattoos and the teeth. They're going back to where his hair is really green.
I did like the fact that his skin was white, because that's how it's always been.
Yes, I love it.
It wasn't makeup.
It's bleached, I love it. I love it so much. I love the actor because he won an Oscar for Dallas Buyers Club, and I saw that, and He plays transgender with AIDS, and so I was just like, this dude cannot fail as a Joker. I cannot see how he could fail at this part. So, Harley Quinn, when you heard...
the first time she's going to be in a movie.
Yes.
Human version.
Yeah. Live action, yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street?
No.
Okay, so she's in that, and when they first casted her, I was just like, okay, she's young, but I love it, because she definitely gives off that vibe of Harley Quinn. She looks like Harley Quinn as well. So, the photos, like, which one's your favorite?
I've only seen two, and it's when she's like talking to the Joker.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
have you seen her in her getup?
I've seen her with like these short shorts and a white shirt, and then her hair,
makeup, and all that. Okay, so you have seen her in
like
character.
her hair is in pigtails, and like one's blue and one's red.
You like, or?
I like the black and red version better.
Well, don't be surprised, because they have said she's going to be in many costumes. So she could be very well be in a black and red costume.
Yeah, but like, I like the comic book versions where she's in the whole black and red thing, and then like she has a little hat on.
Right. Hopefully they'll get something similar to it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it should. Overall, I don't think this movie can fail, because I remember seeing that whole photo of the whole gang. Granted, I don't know some of those characters, but I know Captain Boomerang, Killer Croc, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, and may I just say, like, Will Smith as Deadshot is a yes to me, because
I like Will Smith.
Yes, I mean, and when he released that photo of him in the helmet, I was just like, yes. And then you got some people bitching it's like his little eyepiece is on the wrong side. It's like, dude, just be thankful you got what you want. Like, be thankful for what we're getting right now.
So that's what I don't like about some people, because they're like really picky on what things look like. Because like, I remember when, for me, Twilight was a big thing.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in that stage, and like, I watched this video where it was like 15 things wrong with Twilight, and I was like, what could be wrong with it?
Yeah.
Well, people were like, in one scene, his tattoo was higher up on his shoulder than the next scene. I was like, why are you looking that close?
What, for real, like, God, I hate people sometimes, but like, what really stands out to me through that whole shot of them is Killer Croc. And because I said before,
I don't think I've seen a full shot of them. I've only seen...
where they're in a line together?
Yeah, I
like,
haven't
it's
seen
Harley... Oh.
I've only seen Harley Quinn and the Joker, and I think I saw Will Smith, but I'm not entirely
Okay. Well, you could look it up, but, like, Killer Croc... Like I always say, once Killer Croc was announced he was going to be in this movie, I was like, they should really go with prosthetics instead of CGI. And sure enough, he's in prosthetics. I was just like, yes. That is what I want. Because I don't want it CGI. Because sometimes CGI, for me, works, and then sometimes it doesn't. And so for this, I was like, prosthetics, please. Because...
You're talking about this?
Oh, yeah. But there's like a longer... If you go to my Facebook page, and then you go to my cover photos, you'll see it. But...
I feel like this would be a good look for her.
Yeah, and it's kind of similar, too. Like, they kind of got that similarity. Okay,
so there's Will Smith.
Yeah.
Box back here.
Alright, there's more people on Will Smith's side, too. But, wait. Wow, what the hell? Okay, so Killer Croc, I love his look. I definitely love Harley Quinn.
Is Batman going to be in the Suicide Squad?
Oh my god, yes. There is photos.
I thought you were saying, like, oh my god, like, you should have known this. I was
Like,
sorry.
no, it's fine. I mean, I don't blame you if you haven't seen this, but yes, he is in it. There's... What the freak? Okay. Can you go to my Facebook page? Sorry, I'm telling her where she can see this, the whole lineup of the Suicide Squad. But, yes, and you definitely gotta look up the Suicide Squad. Because Batman is in it. Like, I'll get to that in a second, but with Killer Croc, like I said, I love it. I'm glad they did prosthetics. I mean, fuck everyone who's saying it looks terrible, because I prefer prosthetics over CGI if you can make it work. That's my thing. And with Harley Quinn, I love it. I love it so much.
Way too short. Like her shorts, I feel like they're just so like way too short.
All right, there you go. See, okay, I'm gonna tell you who's who. I don't know. Captain Boomerang, Katana, Rick Flag by, I don't know who that character is. Harley Quinn, obviously. Deadshot, that's Killer Croc. No idea. Cool. Yeah, I love it. Okay, so
I feel like I've seen that guy. I don't know who he is.
I think the character name is El Diablo or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so go back to Google and type in Suicide Squad, Batman. I mean, oh my lord. And I'm not gonna say what it looks like, but like, you're gonna love this so much. All right, type in set photos. Batman set photos.
Continue talking.
Okay, yeah. Sorry. I'm just like, I love watching those, looking at those photos. And there's actually, wow, Google, come on, man. All right, hold on.
Why are they hiding him?
Because they don't want him to. Okay, there you go. That's one.
This one?
Yes.
Isn't that what he looks like from?
No. This is on set. All right, type in BatmanNews.com, since people are just, Google doesn't really have those images that I saw. Batman News, and I'll tell you which one to click on. Like, don't go to the website, because I love this. Okay, that one. Ah, oh, damn it. Yeah, shout out to Batman News, because you guys, I don't know who's in charge, but whoever is, you rock, because I enjoy reading your articles. Like, even if I miss out on it, I just love seeing something I haven't seen. Okay, let's see. Scrolling down. Wow, there's really, god dang. You want to take over real quick? Here, switch me. I'm sorry. Okay. You can just talk if you want. I mean, you're not a talker, but so we're talking about Harley Quinn at the moment.
You know, I actually used to not be a Harley Quinn fan.
Really?
Because, like, I knew about her, but I didn't actually, like, fully know about her.
Yeah.
So, but then, I started liking this guy.
Oh.
And he actually likes Batman, too.
Oh.
And he was like, Harley Quinn's my favorite. And, of course, to understand what he liked, I started to, like, read about her and learn about her and everything, so that way we could have a conversation. And I ended up not falling in love, but I ended up really loving Harley Quinn. And
okay, here, these are the photos, and this is just crazy. So you realize he's
Isn't that the suit from?
Yeah, it's all connected.
So you say that's the suit from Batman versus Superman?
Yes. What it is they're making their own universe like Marvel is. So this is your Batman and your Joker for, until they get recast.
Yeah. So which hopefully they won't, because I really don't like when they recast people after you start to really like the person.
Yeah. So these are the photos, and he's on top of the car.
Yeah.
And oh my god.
I really like the Joker's car.
I do, and it's so funny. His license plate is ha ha ha.
Yeah, I know.
It's so funny. So here, trade you. But yeah, so since you saw those photos, how do you feel about those photos? Like, any reactions or?
Technically, I've already seen the Batman costume since it's
But him on the car, like,
I saw him on the car before. I just didn't realize that was from that.
Yeah. I'm so glad they're making these movies, and plus they have Warner Brothers has all the characters, so they can do a Justice League without worrying about
copyright.
Right.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited to see if they actually do a Justice League.
They are.
They are. Well,
they have a slate. Like, you can look it up. They have a slate. There's Batman v Superman, Suicide Squad, Wonder Woman.
Okay, so they are introducing everybody before the Justice League. Okay, that's
no,
good.
they're. I think Justice League is after the Wonder Woman movie.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Wouldn't they need to introduce everybody?
But that's what I like, because, you know...
They're not doing Marvel. They're not introducing everybody.
Right, they're going to just get straight to it. And so
I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like I'd want to know, because, like, some people probably won't know about some people.
Yeah.
And so, like, I feel like they should make a movie about them, so that way people who aren't very comic book and all this stuff know what's going on.
I feel like when the movie comes, you'll get a backstory, but it won't be an origin. That's how I see it. Like, you'll get some snippets of where he came from and whatnot, but I remember seeing those photos of Batman on top of Joker's car, and that's practical. And so I don't know if that's Ben in the suit while the car's going to be driving, but if he is, awesome, because I love practical effects. And the director said most of what you're seeing is going to be practical effects, but
I don't know if it's already happened, and it might have, but I just don't know about it. But I really want a Joker movie.
That's interesting.
Like I want something that shows us what led, like, before he was the Joker, and then what led him into becoming the Joker, and like what happened to him, and all this stuff. And
I can recommend Batman: The Killing Joke, because
I want to read that.
That gives you like snippets of his origin and whatnot. And
see, I want a full movie just about the Joker.
I'm pretty sure there will be, because I mean, it won't be a live action, but it will be like an animated movie, because everyone wants to see that comic book come to life and whatnot, and and this is my favorite Joker, Mark Hamill, who does the Joker in Batman the Show, Arkham City, and Arkham Asylum. He's my Joker, and he's, I don't know if you're a Star Wars fan, but he's Luke Skywalker. And it's, I really want to see that movie. But it's too, you haven't seen Star, not even going to touch on it, but it's okay. It's fine.
I'm planning on seeing it sometime this summer, but, it's never been in my house, so I haven't had a chance.
Right, okay.
I literally just saw Lord of the Rings, 2 years ago.
Oh, I hate Lord of the Rings. Oh, my God. No offense to any Lord of the Rings fans, but...
I like the Hobbits better.
The prequels, gotcha. I will say, if you say you love the prequels more than the originals with Darth Vader, don't say it on the podcast, because...
I haven't seen it, so...
Right, but hopefully you'll like the originals, because the prequels, I can see where people are saying that the prequels are bad. I can totally see it, but I still like them because I grew up on them. But anyways, we're not talking about Star Wars, hold up. We're talking about Harley Quinn and Batman and all that business. Okay, so, like I said, I don't know if you were on Facebook when I posted a photo of Batman on top of the car, but I was just... My reaction was, I was tearing up, and I was just like...
You cry a lot over Batman, don't you?
I mean, when they're doing something, special, like I said, whenever a comic book movie gets to me and makes me cry, that's probably one of the most happiest moments of my life, because you're never going to see that. You never know if you'll see that again. And so, I was, tearing up, because I was just for one, my... initial reaction is because the Batmobile was on the set of the Suicide Squad. So my thing was I commented on Instagram. I was just I don't see Batman must be really pissed to be on top of Joker's car instead of just running his car into the Joker mobile. And so, because with this one that I like that they're doing right is we're not going to get an origin story. We're getting a Batman very influenced from The Dark Knight Returns, where he's pissed to the moment where if he breaks your bones and just leaves you and dies, he just will not care, because he's old and he just doesn't have time. I'll make sure you're not moving. What
I'm really excited about is that, if I remember correctly, the Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn goes there because the Joker pretty much kicks her out.
I think that's a rumor.
And,
so,
and I because I love Harley Quinn's origin story and all that stuff. Because I mean, she was just this sane girl who happened to fall in love with a psycho.
Right.
And so I'm really excited to see if they're going to end up working together or if she's just going to hate him throughout the whole movie.
I guarantee at one point, because they're saying Batman being on the car is probably like either a flashback or it's after the events of Suicide Squad. Because Suicide Squad is basically all these villains doing impossible missions. But here's the thing. If they try and escape, their heads get blown off because they have a little thing in the back of their head. So they got to do their job. If they get killed, that's because the government is basically funding it and whatnot. And so a rumor is going around that the reason why Batman's after Joker is because either one, he's loose and he knows what he did to Jason Todd, Robin, which has killed him, or it's either things like he goes to Amanda Waller, who runs the Suicide Squad, and he tells her that this is a bad idea, like this is not right, like and whatnot. And so he goes after them, and it's said that the Suicide Squad is probably going after the Joker and capturing him, but you just gotta see it till the movie comes out. But
doesn't Harley Quinn and who does Will Smith play again?
Deadshot.
Yeah, don't they get together?
Well,
because I remember
probably
in the comics, don't they get together?
They probably do.
Yeah, because in the comics, I'm pretty sure they get together and stuff, and then the Joker gets all jealous and stuff.
I saw. That's exactly what happened in the cartoon Batman Assault on Arkham. That's exactly what happened. Is Harley Quinn was telling Joker I found somebody else and whatnot. And Joker was like, huh, okay, whatever. And then once he saw Deadshot, he was like, oh, okay. And so in the end, Harley Quinn, of course, goes back to the Joker, which I don't see in the movie that, Harley Quinn is not going to be part of Joker's little fun games and whatnot. But there is another rumor that the reason why she, has a gun to his head is because she feels really, torn up that the fact that this insane man just killed a teenager, Robin, that is. So, if that's true, Warner Brothers knows what they're doing, because, oh my god, just to all the haters, just be happy we're getting these movies, okay? Just, regardless if you hate that they're dark and realistic and not as fun as Marvel, just be glad we're getting these movies.
They could end it with one movie and then not more.
I mean, that's the thing though, if Suicide Squad bombs, you better pray that Warner Brothers still goes with their plan. Because can you imagine Batman versus Superman bombing at the box office? I mean, it's not going to happen because this is the first time.
Everybody's excited for it.
Oh my god.
The thing that I'm scared about though is that usually when a lot of people are excited about a movie, the movie ends up being crap.
Yeah, I mean when it comes to me with movies, I always like it the first time I see it, except The Amazing Spider-Man 2. That was the first movie that I saw that I didn't like. So yeah, shoot, there's just so glad. Okay, so besides Batman versus Superman and Justice League and Suicide Squad, there's Wonder Woman, there's Aquaman, and Cyborg.
With Aquaman?
Yes, Green Lantern. Have you seen the photo of Aquaman?
No, but I've always found Aquaman kind of useless.
Look up the photo, because what they do, they just, he's going to be in Batman vs. Superman, but for a cameo, like Wonder Woman is. So type in Jason Momoa. And this guy is Count Drogo from Game of Thrones. And he's Aquaman. That's him. And
wait, who'd you say he was?
He's Count Drogo.
Oh, he's the one who marries the dragon.
Yeah, Queen Khaleesi. Yes,
I loved him.
Yes, I did too.
I was so sad when he died.
Yeah, spoilers, but if you're not on Game of Thrones, I'm sorry, but I remember.
She doesn't look that bad.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Every time I think about Aquaman, I think about this guy in, like, leotards and, like, bright colors, and he's always just, like, staying in the ocean.
I think another recommendation is definitely New 52 Aquaman, the Jeff Johns run. You collect those, and, you might still think he's worthless and stuff, but still.
Because, I mean, like, he has to be around water in order to be able to do anything.
Not exactly. In this run, it's totally different. And because there's this beautiful scene in Aquaman, Jeff Johns' run. It's in volume 1, and it's where he's sitting in, like, a seafood restaurant, and he's eating, like, seafood, and people come up to him, and they're just like, why are you eating seafood? Like, don't you love talking to animals? And he's like, okay, first off, it's not that easy talking to fish with their small brains and whatnot. Secondly, I come here and eat because it reminds me of my father. Because his father always took him to that seafood place. And the origin is basically his mother is an Atlantean and his father is a sailor. And they eventually get together and whatnot. And then you can it's sort of like, I wouldn't say Superman-like, but, like, imagine Superman, but with, imagine if his planet didn't blow up. But still, like,
he'd be a normal human.
Like, he's like half Krypton, half human. Just imagine that. And so.
But he's not, is he?
No, not at all.
I was going to say, no.
No,
he'd be like a normal human on his planet. But unfortunately, his planet blew up and his parents sent him to a farm house thing.
Definitely.
So, I mean, that's the only reason why he's special is because of the fact that he's not on his planet.
Yeah, definitely. I think if we have enough time, I think we should go to the Barnes & Nobles and the comic book store in Mall of Georgia. But
today?
Yeah, today, if you can, that is.
I can't. I have to be home at 6.
Okay, so we're almost done, don't worry. Let's see, what else? Man of Steel. Did you see that in theaters?
Yes.
Did you love it?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh my gosh. Because, well, thank God you didn't tell me whenever I was all jumping up and down about it, because I loved it, because I understood the perspective they were going for. It's like, this isn't your normal Superman, and he wasn't Superman. He was only Superman for like a day or two. Like, he couldn't save everyone. He had to deal with his Krypton, and now I'm curious, what didn't you like? Like,
I don't know, just didn't intrigue.
You just can't really relate to Superman as much as these other characters?
I really, I like Superman. He's not my favorite,
right,
because he can be destroyed by a tiny rock.
Yeah.
But, my favorite Supermans are, the old ones.
Gotcha. I totally understand that.
I'm not a big fan of the new ones.
Right. Especially, I don't like Superman Returns at all. Because he does not throw a punch at all in that movie.
But then, also, he was in freaking handcuffs. How do you handcuff the Man of Steel?
That's the thing. That's because he let him, though. He let him.
Yeah, but still,
He was surrendering himself to Zod and whatnot. So that that planet wouldn't, blow up and whatnot. He was willing to give himself up.
I just didn't like it.
Oh, really?
I'll continue watching them if they, come out with more, because, for all I know, it could get better.
Yeah, it probably will.
Just, being a nerd, I'll watch it, but it's not one of my favorites.
Right.
I'd rather sit down and watch, 4 of the old movies.
Right. I saw Man of Steel at the opening day with a friend, and I remember, this is when I got back into comics, because before, I would read a comic, but wouldn't be, collecting and whatnot. And I loved Batman, and that was it. And then I saw the teaser, I knew they were coming out with a Superman movie, and I was just like, oh, okay. And then I heard it's going to be Dark Knight in a way. It's dark, it's realistic in a way. And then I saw the first teaser where it's just a monologue, and you see all this stuff going by. No action, no nothing. And then I was like, okay, well, that was boring. First trailer comes out, I'm in guided study, and I'm just like, wow, that's... the one thing I liked was that Krypton was not, Alaska, where it's all like frozen and stuff. It's like a different take. I loved that movie a lot, especially when they get to the fight scenes. When Superman's fighting, it's like what my dad said. That is how Superman is supposed to fight in the movies. Like, that's it. And then, did you freak out about when he snapped Zod's neck at the end? Like most people did?
No.
Okay, good. Because it's like, you got to understand. Because at one point, Zod tells him, this only ends one way. Either you die or I do. And so it's like, you can't... And then plus there's no, the Phantom Zone? Is that what it's called?
I think so, yeah. It's that
There's
little
no...
glass thing that
Yeah,
goes up in the air.
Yeah. There's no Phantom Zone.
Yeah, which is what I liked about the old ones, because, like,
Right.
It's not that I care that they died, it's just the fact that the way that I look at superheroes is that they're supposed to be helping them, and yes, if it does come to killing somebody, they can, but they try and
Unless
find...
it's Batman.
Yeah, but they try and find, like, every which way they can to not kill somebody.
Right.
So that's what I kind of like about superheroes, but, like, if they have to kill somebody, they will, but they try their best not to, which is what I like about the old Supermans, because he had the little Phantom
Zone, yeah.
Yeah, where he trapped all of the 4 people that were trying to, like...
That was in the beginning.
Huh?
That was in the beginning.
Yeah, but didn't they go back in it?
No.
They
all... What happened was, he was in this crystal, and he was gonna, like... You know, the crystal makes him not have any powers.
Hang on. It's like...
But, like, it's okay.
Now.
But it's like...
jumbled in my head now.
Yeah, okay, so he's in the crystal, but what he did was he reversed it, where everyone outside, whoever has powers...
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, okay. Whew.
Yeah.
I'm saying again.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And then he just, like, pushes them off and, you know, lets them die and whatnot.
They made him... Well, he made them think that when he stepped in, he'd lose all his powers.
Yeah.
Which is...
Because he told Lex. Lex, yeah.
And so then they all lost their powers, and I forget what happened to them after that.
Yeah, he just started pushing them off. Even Lois Lane was just like, you're a real pain in the neck. Bam, and then she falls off. Because they were in the solitude of... Pretty
much his home.
Yep.
In Alaska.
Darn me.
Antarctica.
How did I not remember? So, Man of Steel, you didn't like it as much. I understand. Like, I can understand people not liking it, but if you're, like, attacking it, like, it's the worst piece of crap ever, it's like, no, it's not. You just don't understand.
It's not bad. It just
doesn't really catches on to you. Right. I totally get it. And...
My favorite scene from the old Supermans was when... it was stupid, but at the same time, it was really sweet. Was when Lois Lane was about to die, or he found that she was dead in this like sinking pothole. He was like so sad that he started like turning back time.
Yeah, I love that scene so much. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it because I can see it now. Like, she's in the car, she's in the hole, and he's tearing up so much, and he just screams and just. You know,
he started flying away. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? There's like evil people, and then he started like speeding back.
Right.
And I'm like, oh, whoa.
That's,
He was pretty much Flash, but around the world.
Oh my god, I think I'm gonna tear up.
Don't cry.
I'm trying not to. That's just the sweetest moment ever. Like, it's hard finding a sweet moment when it comes to Batman.
I'm actually really excited I can actually talk about this stuff, because, like, when I open the loot crates, I literally think, all right, this one's gonna have something that I can talk about, and then it's, like, stuff that I've never actually done. And
yeah. That sucks. Okay. So, get away from comics. Let's talk about Supernatural. Did you... Okay, how did you...
You ruined one of those shows for me.
I said the finale?
No,
it
wasn't the finale. It was about Charlie.
Yes.
Because I looked through everybody's Snapchats, and usually I'll, like, look at it for a couple of seconds and see if it interests me, and then I'll, like, go like that.
I said spoilers, too. I posted spoilers.
No, not on that one.
I could have sworn I said it.
No, not on that one.
Oh, my God, really?
Really.
I promise you, I did say spoilers.
And it takes me off, I was like... Oh.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, but so.
Because I usually wait till the next day to watch it. Because it's like fully recorded and all that stuff.
Gotcha. So when did you start watching? Like, what season did you jump on?
My mom got me started on it when I was like little,
Same here.
But, like, it was really scary for me.
Right.
Because I was, like, little.
Yeah.
Watching it. But then I continued to watch it with my mom, and then she stopped watching it. But, I kept watching it because I started recording it on my...
DVR.
Yeah, and I think I probably stopped at, like, season 5 or 6.
And then you had to catch back up.
And I was just like... No, it was season 5. Because I remember that because it was, like, after Sam...
That was when Sam went in the hole?
Yeah, that's when it was supposed to end. Like, all of Supernatural,
that's how
when it was
I
supposed
felt,
to
too,
end.
but...
No. That's literally what they said. They said it was supposed to end with that. It was just supposed to end, be done. But then they said that people were mad that it was supposed to end then, and that the ratings were just so high for it that they kept it going, which is why it's going into its 11th season now.
So I was right.
Yeah, so everybody who said it's supposed to end there is right, but it kept going. So,
Gotcha.
like, I was like, okay, that's a really good ending, even though Sam is just, like, looking and he, like, walked away because his brother has a life and he's just going to live his.
Yeah.
And I was kind of mad that I didn't know what happened to Sam, but, I mean...
Yeah.
At the same time, I was really excited because Dean had his life and it was, like, so good, and I'm like, oh... But then... I didn't even know that it was still going on.
Hey, we're having season 6.
Well,
like, yeah.
But I didn't know it was still going on because I don't watch commercials.
Right.
So, but then, and anytime I did see Supernatural, it'd always be, like, the later versions.
Right.
I'm like, oh, okay, it's just a rerun.
Right.
Well, then, my friend Danielle in, like, it wasn't 9th grade. It might have been 10th grade.
Wow. Oh, my God.
She was like, let's watch Supernatural. I'm like, I've already seen all of them. She was like, you have? And she was like, even the newest one? I'm like, what are you talking about, the newest one? And so then we started watching it, and I'm like, what have I missed?
Right.
And so then she started, like, cluing me in all of it. And then I went on Netflix, and I saw that there was, like, 8 seasons, and I was like...
Wow.
So I started recording the season 9, but I watched through season 1 all the way through to season 8.
You're caught up.
Yeah, I'm fully caught up.
Cool.
But, I watched all of those, and I'm like, holy crap. And then, I watched season 9, and now season 10's over.
Yeah.
Which Mike and my stepdad and my stepbrother, they make fun of me for it because they say it's pretty much the same thing over and over again. And I was like, you're wrong, okay? Dean's a demon.
Yeah. That's, like, I got into it as a young age, and then I watched... I think I was all, like, that's, at season 4, I was, like, watching it and whatnot. That's where I started watching it and whatnot. And then, yeah, I mean, to me, I am kind of in the same boat where they said, you know, where your family was just like, you know, it's the same thing. It wasn't until the ending of season 9 where Dean becomes a demon. And I was just like
officially changed.
And then I was just like, oh my God. Because with me and Supernatural, I'm just like, because when I think about Supernatural, I'm just like, when it comes to me, I don't like season 4 was cool, but when they started introducing angels and whatnot, I was just like, I don't like this.
I love Castiel.
But I kept watching. Yeah, I kept saying, I hope Castiel dies, because he was like,
wow.
But it's amazing how, over the seasons, but it was a good twist that he was human, and he knows what it's like to live among people, and so that was cool. But it wasn't until, like, and I still hated him though, but I still liked that he was human at sometimes. And then, yeah, season 10, it's probably my second favorite. I mean, just Dean becoming a demon, and I was so kind of angry that they didn't have him more as a demon.
Oh yeah, they just like stopped it within the
boom,
first
done.
episodes.
Like I was just like, come on, I want to see more.
I knew they'd cure him.
Yeah,
but I thought it'd be like somewhere
so later. That's what I was looking for too. I was like, okay, really, Supernatural, come on. And I so hated that one guy who came in and was like, oh, you killed my father and whatnot. I was just like, I don't.
Oh yeah, that guy was stupid.
Yeah, and I also hate.
He was pointless.
I hate when they bring like Castiel's Vessel's daughter. I hated that so much. I was like, I really don't like it when they do that.
That didn't bother me as much because she wasn't like the guy who came in was like, you killed my father. She actually had some story to her, and it wasn't just, you killed my father, goodbye, and like, I'm gonna kill you. No, she actually had her own little story, and I mean, even though she was in there for like 2 or 3 episodes, it was still a pretty cool
definitely
thing.
That's the thing I don't like, but yeah, oh my god, when Charlie died, I was like, no fucking way did they just do that.
Yeah, you ruined that for me.
I'm sorry, but oh my god, I was like bitching so much after I saw that. I was like, how could you kill Charlie? Like, she was the most sweetest and awkwardest and probably the most relatable character ever, and you just killed her like that. Like, when Bobby died, I was just like,
oh yeah,
you can't.
But I liked how they brought him back for like an episode.
I know, but still, it doesn't, like, characters like that.
But I want to know what happens to him. Cause like
Bobby,
because they ended it where he was being taken away, and we don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, I imagine they're gonna do something else. They'll probably show you what happens after.
I don't know, but what really ticked me off about season 10 is that after the first couple episodes of them curing Dean of his demonness, was that it was all focused on trying to get the mark off.
Yeah.
And that's what ticked me off, because it was literally the same episode every single time, except for occasionally they'd be like, let's go hunt a ghost or a demon or whatever. Yeah,
just, I mean, overall, I still wish they would cut Sam's hair. Like,
I don't know, it's been so long now that I can't see Sam with short hair.
Right, totally, but oh my gosh.
I can't see Jared with short hair either.
Jared has short hair. With this little, you know, faux hawk or mohawk.
Sweetheart, Jared plays Sam.
Jared, okay. Sorry. Jared and Jensen, I get so mixed up. Totally understand. Sorry. That's how you can tell I'm not really, sometimes, like most of the time I'm listening, but there are some things I just don't catch. But,
I love when because I go on YouTube, and since I'm such a Supernatural fan, I watch, like, their Supernatural cons. Where they, like,
oh, yeah.
Are, like, and it's so funny because, like, they treat us like we're actually their friends.
Right.
So they'll, like, joke around with us, and, well, not us, because I'm not actually there.
Yeah.
I'm watching something. But,
Definitely.
like, they'll joke around with the fans and stuff like they're actually there, like, they're friends and stuff. And it's not like, oh, you're just asking me a question, let's do this. But then it can be joking, like, most of the time, but then there's, like, sometimes where they're like, all right, this is probably a serious question. And, like, they're all serious about it.
Definitely. I love it when they do fun episodes, whether it's just, like, those episodes where, my favorite one is when they, like, go into the real world and, you know, your name is Jared Padalecki. He's like, why do you sound Yeah, he was like, why do you sound Polish?
Yeah, that one's my favorite, and the mystery spot's my favorite.
Yes, oh my god, I love it when they do those episodes. Like, I may not like Supernatural. I mean, I love Supernatural, but there are some times where I'm just like, eh. But those episodes just hook me right back in. Like,
The French Mistake is probably my all-time favorite one, but then my second favorite would have to be Mystery Spot, although that made me, like, cry so much.
Because, wasn't that where Dean keeps getting killed
Dean died, like, 20,000 times.
I know, but didn't you laugh at some of them where he gets killed?
When I first watched it, no.
I think my favorite is when he's like, this burger tastes funny to you?
Tacos. It's tacos.
Tacos. He's like, this taco tastes funny to you?
Yeah.
Just...
I like when he gets electrocuted, the tacos, and then falling in the shower. But I liked.
Yes.
But my favorite reaction was when Sam told him that he got hit by a car, and he was like, "Did it look cool?" And Sam was all like, "You peed your pants." He was like, "Of course I peed my pants. I got hit by a car, Sam."
I love it so much, but. Okay, so season 10, how'd you feel about the ending?
I feel like they're gonna need a lot of flashlights.
What? Yeah, I guess so. When I saw the cloud or whatever, I was like, demons?
No, that's the mark. That's the mark not attached to a human.
Right, the darkness and whatnot.
Yeah, because they said that if the mark was ever not attached to the human, it would be very, like...
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
And so what Rowena did is she pretty much unleashed it all from and it not having to be attached to a human and pretty much devouring them.
Yeah.
So I pretty much think of the darkness as venom, because the venom has to be attached to somebody, and then they, like, start taking over their body and everything.
So, for me, I found it very predictable. Like, when Death told Dean you have to kill him in order to, like, live that life or whatever, I was like, he's not going to kill him. But
see, that's what really, like, made me worry, is because Dean wasn't Dean.
Right.
Because of the mark, he wasn't Dean. So, like,
totally.
Us knowing Dean would be like, he would never do it. But then, if you think about it, him with the mark, just like, you're like, I don't know anymore. And it's like...
Yeah, okay, now you just changed my mind. Yeah, that one makes so much sense.
Cain was literally like, you have to kill your brother at some point.
Shout out to the guy who played Cain, because that dude was awesome. I mean, but what really did it for me, and that same night, The Flash was on too. I cried so many times, and Supernatural made me cry, not only with Charlie's death, but when he's just like, you know, before you do this, I want you to take this, and throws those old photos down. It's just like, no.
I know, I started crying there too. Because
now you're getting me.
Because Dean was like looking at it, and he was like looking at Sam, and then Sam's like all beat up. Yeah. And I'm like, why would you do this? Why?
Yeah. It's just, that's the golden ticket right there. Oh my gosh. But
when he said sorry and started to swing Death's
that's kind of when you know.
I was like, oh my god, is he going to do it?
Yeah.
And then he ended up killing Death, and I was like, did you just kill Death?
Right. I don't think you can kill Death. I mean, it kind of does make sense because he used his own weapon against him.
Yeah, like, I was happy that he didn't kill Sam, but at the same time, I'm like, hold up, did you just kill my, like, third favorite character?
Right.
There's, like, so many favorite characters, it's, like, not even funny.
Right. Oh, I think the episode before the finale was one of my favorite moments. Like, my first favorite Castiel moment, where before, like, after Charlie's death, Dean just whips ass on the family, just like...
Oh, that made me cry, too. Not on the family, but what he did with Cass.
Yeah, but, like, what he said to him, he's just like, you have that mark you're going to have that mark forever, and all of your loved ones are going to be dead, and I'm going to be the only one watching you massacre all these people in the world. And I was just like, oh my god, he's speaking truth, you're going to make me cry. And then he starts hammering on him, just...
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was like, that was the first time I felt bad for Cass. I was just like, oh my god, I am so sorry. Like,
yeah, and then when
oh my god.
Dean took the angel blade, and it looked like he was about to stab him, and he went like this, I was like, no!
Oh yeah.
I literally screamed at the TV. I was like, no, what are you doing?
Oh,
and then it showed that he missed his head, and he was like, next time I won't miss. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, I was like, as soon as he was about to stab him, I was like, no, I was just kidding about him dying. Oh my god, don't do it. But wow, just, God, do more of that, and, oh, wow.
I just hate how they waited till, like, the end of the season to, like, do something exciting. Because, like, throughout all of it, it was just like, Dean, we gotta save you from the mark. And he was like, no, I gotta live with this. And we just gotta do hunts and all this stuff. And I'm like, really, guys? Really? You've looked through every book. You should have gotten a witch sooner or later, because obviously it's a curse.
Right.
So, I mean, like, he should have known that it was a curse when he got it.
Right.
Because, I mean, nothing just randomly appears on you.
Right. Definitely. All right. Before we go, one more question about Supernatural. Your favorite supporting characters. Who are they? Not Sam, Dean, or Castiel. Well, we can count Castiel. Okay, besides Sam and Dean, who are your favorite supporting characters? If you need a minute, let me go first. For me...
I have a lot, so you can go first.
For me, obviously number one is Charlie. I love the actress. I mean, I follow her on Twitter, and she's amazing. Second, Cain. Just the actor who played Cain. Just, that dude is...
If you want to see more of him, you should watch the show Psych. He's in there.
Psych, why? Is it? It's comedy, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. It's like with Sean and
Gotcha.
It's really funny though, so you should watch it.
So second is, okay, first is Charlie, second is Cain, third is Bobby, of course, because man, Bobby just shines so much. Fourth one, I mean, I gotta put Castillo after that quote he tells Dean in season 10. Definitely gotta give it to him. So, yeah, that's mine.
You ready for mine?
Yes. There can be as many as you want. I'm ready.
I don't really have numbers for them.
Right.
They're like
that's
all
right.
at the number 1.
Yeah, that's all. That's all right.
There's Charlie, there's Bobby, there's Balthazar, there's Cassio, Lucifer. Can we count like the ultra egos of like Demon Sam?
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
Okay, so then there's Demon Dean, Soulless Sam, and then there's, oh god, like all of them.
So many.
Pretty much all of them, except for the evil angels. Like, right. I absolutely despise Zachariah, and I don't like the adult John, but I love the young adult John.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Mary. Oh god,
Mary.
I love Mary.
Yeah.
I pretty much love all of them.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that's it for Spoiler Appetite. I'm Tristan.
I'm Brittney.